If you don't understand your clientele, you cannot succeed in this business. So what do I mean by understanding your clientele? You have to understand, let's say you are a singer. You have to be able, when you are a singer, to determine and to analyze who's your clientele. Is your clientele the people who come to your shows when you do a concert? Is your clientele the people who stream your songs on Spotify, Apple Music, and other stores? Is your clientele your YouTube viewers? Is your clientele, I don't know, if you're an actor, your people who come to see your movie, or people come to see you at the theater, etc., etc., etc. And once you understand who is your clientele, you have to be able to create different strategies that work for each of these different groups. And those groups might be the same people. A person can come to your shows, stream your music, and at the same time buy your vinyls if they exist, and at the same time come to your YouTube show. A lot of the people who come here, I believe, are also my streaming or album selling clients, right? And they come watch my videos on YouTube and my music videos, and they love my songs. And a lot of people come because of my songs, and now they're also coming because of my views and my conversation online. And this, to me, what I'm doing with Club Shada, if we see it not as how we talked about it in the whole beginning of this episode, on terms of the value and in terms of the exchange of energy, if we see it in the term of business, I'm creating a new asset, a new type of asset, which is a show, a talk show, and you guys are my clients. And as my clients, you receive information, you receive conversation, you receive love, you receive debate, and you receive entertainment. And in exchange, you either give me your time, when you watch the replay, or when you watch on the online right now, you see advertisements, you see it's funny, when I click here, there's an ad that comes out. That's nice. So you see advertisement, you see or you give me your support by leaving clicking the little $ on the chat, and it creates a super chat that you can leave from $2 to $500 of donation, so I receive payments either directly or indirectly from everybody. They're gonna rewatch the show, because there's always the first, we pass 300 people watching, but after these 300 people that watch at night, for me at night, and afternoon for you maybe, or evening for you, there's always the people who watch it in the next morning, and the viewership doubles usually. There's a lot of people who cannot be live because they work, because they whatever. Those people that come, though, this is the clientele, and you have to understand what is your clientele and what they come here for. And when you understand what are your clients, who are your clients, and what they come for, then you can build your strategies around the different things that your clients want. To give you a real world example, let's take my career as a performer. I am a performer. I performed usually in clubs, also in festivals and stadiums, whatever, but most of my shows were in clubs. I get paid by the club to entertain fans or people who don't know me yet by singing 5 to 6 songs. Usually the people who come to my show, if it's in France, they came to listen to my songs in French. The only song in English that they want to listen usually is Diamonds, because Kizomba has more and more in France, taking the place of Zouk. So because I understand this clientele, when I do shows in French speaking countries, I have a list of songs that I'm going to play for these people to be entertained and happy about the show. Love de toi, Jusqu'à fatigué, Si tu veux de moi, Bien plus fort que mes mots, Kaysha on dit quoi, and maybe Diamonds. 6 songs, 45 minutes. Sing, take the money, take some photos, say hi to everybody, be nice to your clients, your fans, interact. Money in the pocket, go back to the hotel, sleep, take the plane or the train, go back home, next. That's because I understand what my French clientele wants. But when I come to Portugal, I'm not speaking with my Portuguese speaking clientele. Or when I go to the US, and for them, it's a completely different show that I do. Here, I'm gonna sing Motema, One Love, Question My Heart. My show usually starts with the intro of Deeper, then it goes to Something Going On, and then it's more Kizomba songs, slower songs, Candy Zouk songs, songs in English with a little south of Portuguese. And for these clients, I have a different show. Why? Because I know that my French show, they know the songs. They would like the songs, but if somebody asks me and hires me to perform for 45 minutes, I have to make sure I give them the most efficient show for the people who paid at the door to come see me perform. And I realized with the years that those songs, they work. So that's me as a performer. As a producer, as an executive producer, when I take an artist and I decide to do an album for an artist, I have the same view of what are we doing for the client? What do they like? What do they like usually from this label? What kind of fans? When I'm taking an artist, I'm actually taking them to my universe. And we are hoping that our fans will purchase your content that we do together. And I actually know what the Sushiro fans want. So that's when I do a little bit of Zouk, a little bit of Kizomba, a little bit of Afro. Why? Because I know my clientele and I'm trying to grow it, but at the same time, I know what they want. So when I produce album for artists, I usually know what I want from them, but at the same time, I give them enough headroom so that I usually say, okay, I want 8 songs like this, and I leave you 8 songs to do whatever you want as an artist, because I like to give artists freedom. But at the same time, I also try to give them the elements of success. As a streamer on YouTube and as a content creator on YouTube, I got different clienteles as well. I got a lot of people who come to see my vlogs. It's been a long time that I didn't upload a vlog, by the way. I should upload. I got a lot of backlog, but I got people who come to see my vlog and see the daily life. I got a lot of people who come to the Club Shada, and they come to see me talk about different subjects, or they have a subject they want me to talk about, or they wanted me to have a conversation with somebody, or they just come to chat between themselves now, because the more we are all together, the more it becomes a family. So And also, the more people come here and the more the same people come, the more I'm starting to know who is my clientele when it comes to my live stream and how can I monetize this new business, which is for me replacing performances, because performances, like we were saying earlier, are gone. So the more people come here, the more I can find ways to monetize it, either indirectly by just people watching and YouTube giving me some cents for the people who are watching the ads. And this is why it's very important that if you cannot support via the chat, whenever you're on my channel and you see an ad, watch the ad till the end, and even better, click on it so you can be taken to a website. It doesn't cost you nothing, but it supports the show. And or you can receive chats or people indirectly because they like seeing you talk, they go listen to your music, and then you understand your clientele. And I believe that a lot of people they do music, they do art, they do content, and they don't think about who is their clientele and how can they serve their clientele.